Many times, couples assume they have to file together if they're married, but that's certainly not true. In fact, there's advantages to filing together sometimes, and there's distinct advantages to not filing together sometimes. It just depends on the facts. One situation that comes to mind immediately is the example of the couple that owns the small business. Many small businesses depend on a line of credit to maintain operations, whether they're buying inventory or making payroll in the lean times. They have to have a little credit. And if a couple files a Chapter 7 bankruptcy or a Chapter 13 bankruptcy together, it's going to eliminate that line of credit. Whereas if one files, the other perhaps can stay on the line of credit, access the line of credit to help the business continue to operate. Other times, I see couples come in and they have a lot of joint debt on their credit cards. They may have $20,000, $30,000 worth of credit card debt, $50,000 worth of credit card debt, and they both sign the credit applications. In those type cases, they're almost forced to file together because a bankruptcy for one of them would not do a whole lot of good, since the credit card company can go and try to collect from the non-filing spouse. Those are two examples of why it might be advantageous to not file together or not file together. There's also the example of the spouse who refuses to file their tax returns on time or file them at all. The bankruptcy code requires that tax returns be filed. They don't have to be filed on time necessarily. They don't have to be paid, certainly, but the paperwork has to get into the IRS before the case is filed. And in those cases, if you just have a spouse that for some reason can't find the courage or doesn't have the desire to file his taxes or her taxes, then the only one of the couple that can save the house or save the car in a bankruptcy would be the spouse that files their taxes on time. So those are three examples. There's countless others, but I think that gives you a good understanding of whether you have to file together or not and why you might want to or not.